Okay. I know that some of you who are planning on seeing this movie are probably thinking, oh, it looks like a great horror movie. I can't wait to go see it. But brace yourselves. That's not what you're going to get when you actually go and see it. That's not the movie experience that you're going to walk out of the movie theater from. I mean, that's not the kind of experience you're going to have leaving the movie theater. That's what I'm saying. But that doesn't mean that you won't enjoy the movie, um, but yeah, I mean, let me just basically say, like once the movie starts, like Jennifer Lawrence's character and her husband, and it's just the two of them, and they're in their house, and then this couple, arrives at their doorstep, and that's when all starts to go downhill. Not in terms of it being a bad movie, but as in where the comfort, like where Jennifer Lawrence's comfort zone is ripped away from her, and she is just like, it's just like hell, and it's just like total hell for her. Like from there on out, like where the husband's making these decisions without her consent, without even talking to her. It's like, okay, it's all about him and what he wants to do, and then like forget about what she wants, like to forget if she disagrees with that or not. So that's what it basically is. And also, like, I mean, as far as like, performance wise, everyone did a fantastic job. Jennifer Lawrence, she really gave her all into this movie. I mean, she really did. She brought everything in there. I mean, like, I can see like why she would be nearly drained from after when they yelled cut, and then she just needed a man to get her. She would just need some time to get herself back together. I mean, like this. That's how much effort she put into this movie, and I mean, just watching it, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, like it's like when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this is crazy. What is going on here? Some like a lot of you are going to be thinking that watching this movie, like, what am I watching? I mean, like, what is going on here? What is this? I mean, like, what was the whole point? Like, once the movie's over, like, what was the whole point of that? But on the other side, there's going to be a lot of you who watched it, and you're going to say, oh, so that's what the movie is about. And they're not really making a horror movie. They're just making they're they're making a movie like where there's metaphors there that you're gonna get right away, and then at the same time you may not get it. You're just gonna be like, what did I just watch? I mean, I'm having a bad time watching this movie, and that was me at first. And then and then a little bit after I left the theater, and then I came across Jeremy John's spoiler video on the movie, and I suggest if you are confused and you don't know what was going on, you go over to his video, watch it, and hear what he has to say about it, and that opened my eyes much more. Like I mean, things were much more clear to what the movie was about, or at least from what he got from his experience, like watching it. Um, but yeah, I mean, a lot of movies are like that, where it's being left for the audience to decide, like what they feel was going on and whatever. And I feel like this is kind of that to a certain degree. But the more I think about it, the more I think, Jeremy John's interpretation. That's what the director was set out to do with this movie. Um, I think. I mean, like, I am pretty sure that's what it was. And that makes me, in that sense that, I mean, since I, now that I see clear, like with that, I mean, I can't see what else it could be. And, and that does make the movie does make a bit more sense now. And, But like I said, I mean, just if you're gonna go see it, as I wouldn't say don't go see it. I would say, just keep an open mind. Don't think, oh, it's gonna be a great horror movie. I mean, it is a psychological thriller, and as you get towards Act 3, it gets really unnerving, but it is not a horror movie. I mean, just go see it for yourself, and then go to Jeremy John's spoiler video, and then if you don't understand what the movie, what the premise was, or what was the whole point of the movie. But since now I understand it, I mean, like, going into the theater, I feel like I went out for a drive on a night with no night lights on, nothing, no lights on it outside whatsoever, and I just went on a drive with the headlights off. I didn't turn them on. That's how I felt going into this movie. And I felt like Jeremy Johns flipped the headlights on, and then I'm like, oh, so okay, I'm going in this direction and that direction, like, just like thinking back on the movie and what he said about it, and I'm like, oh, now I understand it. So with that all being said, this gets it gets four. It gets 3 chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3 chair spins. So I'd say definitely check it out. I mean, especially if you're a fan of Jennifer Lawrence and you just want to see her, you just love how she brings, how she performs on screen, then yeah, I'd say this is definitely the movie for you. And if you just want to see the movie, I'd say check it out, but you may not get it right away. But like I said, jump to that video, like I said, a few times already, and you'll have a better understanding of it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review on this movie, make sure you thumb up the video, click subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.